Hello there and welcome to a new Let's Play on this channel, which as you can tell from the title, it's a Game Boy Advance game. Yes, this is the Mario Luigi game, Star Saga. Mario Luigi games are actually one of my favorite RPG series because I love them and I love them other ones like Paper Mario, Pokemon and all this. But I do really like these maybe showing you a little pictures you can do in the options, not much. And as you can see, I've played these games quite a number of times. Yes. So I need to start a new game. I wish to improve my kingdoms. Ties with the Mushroom Kingdom. I better get green bean. You don't need to do voice acting for that. Know that. Know that as well. Something that turns into her face. Oh god, the music in this game. That is one of the best things about Mario Luigi games, is that the music is always top notch. Yet the battle theme for them. This marks the first time when the Game Boy Advance has replaced Toad for a limited amount of time outside the Mario Party games. And it is not, and you can't do anything, so he's actually coming in the main theme, which is actually playing as well. The only time you'll see Mario naked somewhat. Oh god, this game. Super colorful. If you couldn't tell by this game, it is an RPG, so basically turn-based attacks. And then, just so you know, I've not actually played the game I know quite a bit. No, I did not forget about action commands or time hits. Another thing great about this game is the music. I love the battle theme for this game. No, all the battle themes I like in this game. Get into more of them obviously when you get to more important things. If you notice Luigi's and I never noticed it when I first played, but he does a different animation of what happens. Oh, wait a second, listen, this is no time to fight, even though I would have won. Of course you would have voted. Listen to me, everyone. Something terrible is happening, and I will embarrass them. Oh god, I hate that. Doing that voice. No more Toad voice. I'm replacing with this explosive vocabulary. Okay, that's it. And if you notice, one of them was a frog suit. Princess Peach is in the state, she wrecked my castle. Do something super. This is using his name. Please go and achieve Princess Peach's super voice. Only you can do it. I'm not doing that. The perpetrator came from the Indian Kingdom. If you head over there, you should be able to find. Yes, go capture that fiend and get Peach's voice, then I can get that fire. We'll take the couple of prison and reach the Bean Kingdom in no time, Mario. We'll be immediately. And if you notice, there is actually a Ninja. And one of my enemies from Super Mario World. Yep. And this is the overworld. This is how the overworld works in this game. You can talk to people and everything and all this. And this is just getting you to grips with how you jump in the overworld. Unlike in the battles where it's obviously turn-based. It's just weird. I've noticed that the enemies get bigger or smaller depending on what size they should be, but yet when you no, I didn't mean to do that. But basically you can, depending on what you do, it'll be the action will change. So when you're not talking to anybody, do this. It's actually a good idea because you get Super Mushroom. Don't use that right away. I don't, but it's a good idea to keep it. And obviously it's a not a redone version of Princess Peach's theme from Super Mario 64. Obviously done in the good old fashioned, well, it is old fashioned now, the Game Boy sound chip, which I actually like. It's like how it sounds. Bowser. I didn't realise that I hit the A button twice. Anyway, these are the save albums. This is how you save in the game, and it acts like it's a postcard, which I think is actually quite cool. Obviously gives you your time, stats, just what level you're at, and then coins. Yeah, it says remember some of these places because you actually will have to go to them. Well, most of them anyway. On your search of the perpetrator, Master Mario. It would appear that I'm just in time. I have prepared a suitcase for you to take with you on your long journey. I am quite sure it will prove useful as it holds many items and objects. Please take it. You got the suitcase. And of course you have to do it like, press the select button to open the suitcase in the menu. You can use items you find on your journey or even change your clothes. It's also a good idea to use the screen to double check your personal status. Once you board the Koopa Cruiser, you can take your time and look through it. Now then, I have one more pair to check. Here you go. You got 100 coins. Oh, precious Master Luigi, are you going to the Bean Kingdom as well?
Bye-bye.
You just see Master Mario off a couple idea. I do believe I'll join you. Master Mario, I'm going ahead. I should be waiting for you on the front of the Koopa Cruiser. That's just what to do towards with. This is obviously if you read the title, it's Mario and Luigi, so obviously Luigi's going to have to come up forward somehow. You're late. What are you doing? We're leaving right now, so get on board and make it snappy. Looking to do that. Well, so what do you think of it's news from Koopa Cruiser? What was your buddies? Where are they? What in blazes hey you? Are you signing up to join my crew of Bowser baddies? I see. But to bring them along that badly, huh? Me? Yes, you! Oh, that's rich. Don't be modest, Mr. Green. I mean, you look like a real pain, but I'll take you anyway. That's like the whole joke of this game, is that Hey, you stop! You're Narlius. The bad days have just arrived. Hey, the assembly is okay, you blithering idiot. Love this music track, by the way. Usually used for the bad guys. Oh, buddies have assembled. We should now begin boarding the Koopa Cruiser. I do love that the tubers have the usual flight attire on. Oh, good, now. Boarding is complete, except for one deserter. What? Move it, you idiots! Initiate cruiser. I love this game's humor, I really do. I like this track as well. It's usually used for it's not just for the Koopa Cruiser, it's actually used for singing green guy. Mario, Mr. Green Mario, brother guy, looks like we're dead. We're about to arrive in Green Kingdom. Press select to open your suitcase, arrange your stuff and get ready to roll. Then report to the deck, pronto. Anyway, but that's like the running joke with all the games, with all the Mario and Luigi games, is that nobody can remember Luigi's name, so they just either call it Mr. Green or Green Mario, which in itself is a little it's a little neat reference to that Luigi originally was just a palette swap of Mario. But this is how the stats work. Your stats are shown as in passports, which, like I said, that just shows your stats really. But plants, it just tells you events. You can't get any more until later. But you're in training until we land in the Bean Kingdom. Anyway, these ones are saying about how you can in this game you can switch positions. And in other games like Partners in Time, they didn't have this mechanic, or Bowser's Inside Story, but you could in fact switch between the characters. I think it was when Mario and Luigi were in Bowser in the third game, which was Bowser's Inside Story. Then if you could press the X or Y buttons which controlled Bowser, you could switch to him. In Partners in Time, it was the babies. They were assigned to X and Y, like Bowser basically. So if you wanted to get the babies off you, what you had to do was you had to press the X or Y buttons to get them off, obviously. And then you'd be controlling them. And if you press the A and B buttons, you go back to Mario and Luigi. But in this game, it's just simply press start and they switch places. So instead of Mario being in the front, Luigi will be in Luigi in the back. It'll be Luigi in the front and Mario in the back. And that'll come into context a lot later. Your passports, yes. I went through them already. But here, there aren't any photos. Basically, what he's saying there is there is a time when you have to split up between them, and during that what it means is that the photo won't show up, so you won't see Mario's face or Luigi's face if Luigi has to go off and do something else, which you can do with some of the mechanics used in this game. No, Mr. Green Stash. That's it. That's another name. In Alpha Dream, they do really good stories, and the battle system is quite good. Because you can actually do that. I didn't do that. It's cheap. Instead of cheese, it's cheap. Green Stash. Press start to move from one line, and then yeah, that's basically telling you that you can do that. Always have to check where. And yes, I do know where I'm going with this. So Unlike the other past Let's Plays, I will like these, or just one or two. I know where I'm going in this one. Yeah, I was the first to go. He said, "Here, let me give you this." So if you do that, you can give you one-up mushroom, which acts like a revive from Pokemon. So basically, if one of the bros falls in battle, then I'll get into that more. But it's basically revives them. It gives them half. So it acts like a revive in the game. And there's another item that acts like a super revive. So a max revive. So I was thinking of this game for a moment. I already know. I've played this game, how many? 4 times? It's a good one. Of course. Saying about that, there's actually the enemies from Paper Mario and the red and blue Goomba from Prologue. They've actually got sprites for them in this game, although they're not used. So there's, I'm guessing it's going to be a super boss or something like that, just a little extra, like a little extra, just to be. Anyway, enemies in this game actually do have a tail. They basically show off their attacks. So like the Goombas there, when they're going to attack, they're going to open their mouths. Yes, I know this. And we get to hear the awesome battle music again. See, as you can see there, and obviously they'll move up. If it's an enemy like the Goombas, they will move up. They will move up to the bro that they're going to attack. Others don't. They will go into the middle, but they usually have a tell of what they're going to do. So like an enemy later that we'll see, not in this video, but next video. They'll not next video, but in one of the videos soon. So basically, what they'll do is they'll spin their heads, and depending on which way how they spin it, it'll be the different rows. So all enemies like this work, like that work. Anyway, this is basically you can damage the enemy. Yes. Yeah. Usually if it's Mario, because Mario always most likely will go first. It doesn't really matter, unless the enemy is faster than you. Then obviously that's something bad. And then we go Mario gets a level up. His stats obviously consist of HP, which is his health, rose points, which is for something we'll get into later, power is his power, defense is his defense, his speed, and stash. The higher you have your stash, the higher you can get lucky hits. So basically a critical hit from the Pokemon games. That is very useful because why I decided to do it with Mario's first one-up is because usually I can usually get luckies with him. Then I can usually do it with Luigi as well. Usually for Luigi, both Luigi and Mario, if the stat doesn't go up by, if the stat goes up by 0, usually you'll more likely get that stat up by 3. So I recommend that if it does say 0 for something, say stash, go for it. You'll get a lot of boost in that, or rose points is one that's really good to level up. And we're on the whole 2. I thought it was going to say 4 there for a minute.